there are radical Christians wandering the landscape here in the United States right now whose sole intent is to bring about an absolute bloodbath in this country of all the people that they don't like. And our media just refuses to point these son of a bitches out. And I guess it's because the media is so, I don't guess, I mean, I know, media in this country, especially television, the various networks are terrified of being the focus of wrath from the Christian crazy people in this country. But if you want a little bit of evidence about how serious this is, Rafael Cruz Jr., who says he reveres, follows, and loves Rafael Cruz Sr., his old man. Well, Rafael Cruz Sr. is a follower of the Christian dominionism or the Christian Reconstruction movement that I've talked about on this program. That is a violent, murderous Christian cult that is more widespread than most Americans know because our filthy, stinking, cowardly media refuse to bring it up. But Rafael Cruz Sr. has declared, along with other of these murderous Christian pastors, that Rafael Cruz Jr. is the one intended by God to lead our country to a biblical government that they, these dominionists, envision replacing our secular constitutional government. Now, if you have any doubts about this, just do any kind of a net search you want on Christian dominionism and Rafael Cruz. Rafael Jr.'s biggest supporters are not only anti-gay, they're anti-Constitution, they're anti-liberal, they're anti-Democrat, they're anti-anyone who doesn't believe in their bloody, vicious, violent brand of religion. And Rafael Jr. has never once put any daylight between himself and these murderous sons of bitches who are just waiting in the wings. You know, I often ask myself, I do, and sometimes myself answers. That gets pretty scary. But I ask myself, why do our media, especially television, refuse to dig into this? I mean, who was it that eventually let us know that Sarah Palin believed in guarding herself against witches? I mean, Jesus, God! What is it about our media, and I know the answer to these questions, I'm just saying, that allows a murderous religious freak as bad as as bad as Jihadi John or whatever that guy's name was who would cut people's heads off? The Christian fundamentalists in this country are equally as bad as that, only worse. They just haven't started with the knives yet. Why does nobody in media explain to the American people who Rafael Cruz Jr. really is and what his beliefs really are, his fundamental beliefs? That old business about, well, a person's religious beliefs are their own. No, that's not true. Not when that person feels, and his supporters feel, that he has been ordained by a sky spook to take over and remove every form of government except the vicious tribal nonsense that occurred in this so-called holy text 7,000 years ago. That's madness. That's insanity. And mainstream media in this country, corporate media, that you would think would have an interest in exposing this jerkwad son of a bitch, they won't say a word. They won't say a word about it.